Yo, what's up with the Tiger fans? It's the host with the most, all Saucy Dave, and welcome to the 7th episode of the Locker Room. Last week, the Tigers had a new sheriff in town as the Blinn College transfer Devin Williams put on a show in front of the home crowd. But after a 30-21 loss on the road to Alabama State, it looked like the Tigers took a bite out of crime. Devin would finish with 8 out of 14 completed passes for 227 yards, 1 touchdowns, but 2 interceptions. His favorite target, wide receiver Bobby Hartzog Jr., would finish with only 4 receptions for 113 yards. But despite the loss, I would like to shine some light on the running game as running back Brad Woodard ate up the field, finishing with 17 carries for 72 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Tigers are now 0-4 on the road and will face PV in the last game of the season at PV on November 24th. But this weekend, in the Tigers' final game at home, they'll be going to war against the 1-8 Arkansas Pine Bluff Golden Lions. Now, my pops played football for Arkansas Pine Bluff back in the day, so it is a must that we get this win. But let's take a look at the scores around the SWAC. Jackson State takes care of PV 34-28. Alcorn State gave New Mexico State a run for their money, but will fall just short 52-42. And Alabama A&M give Arkansas Pine Bluffs the business, beating them 45-14. The Tigers are currently 4th in the SWAC with a record of 2-7. After finishing the season with a 6-2-2 conference record, the Lady Tigers soccer team was chosen to compete in the 2018 SWAC Championships held over the weekend at Prairie View University from November 1st to the 4th. Day 1 of the SWAC Championships, the Lady Tigers shut out the Alabama A&M Bulldogs 2-0. But sadly, their season went in the semifinals after a hard-fought double overtime loss to Howard University 4-1. The Howard Bison will go on to beat the Grambling State Tigers, becoming the 2018 SWAC champions. I would like to congratulate the Lady Tigers on a great season, and I wish all my seniors nothing but success moving forward. November 6th, the Lady Tigers volleyball team will play Incarnated Word in their final game of the regular season before the SWAC championships begin November 16th through the 18th, held in Annabella, Mississippi. I would like to congratulate a couple of seniors as they head to the end of their Tiger careers. Setter Asia Howard, outside hitter and defensive specialist Cassidy Jansen, offensive hitter Devin Ingram, right side hitter and outside hitter Ebony Mitchell, and the star of the show, middle blocker Kirby Anderson. The Lady Tigers' current record is 10-20. And finally, the wait is over, Tiger fans. Basketball season has finally arrived and the team has a new coach and a new game plan. Texas Southern University announced the hiring of Johnny Jones as its head men's basketball coach on June 25, 2018. Prior to heading to TSU, Coach Jones was an assistant head coach in Nevada and the head coach at LSU, so he definitely has great experience. Coach Jones and the Tigers will be put to the test in their season opener versus Baylor University November 6th in Waco, Texas. Taking a look at the 2018-19 schedule, the Tigers have a pretty tough first half. After competing against Baylor in the season opener, they will go on to play powerhouses Gonzaga, Iowa State, San Diego State, Oregon, Arizona State, and Georgia. Let's hope the boys can pull out a couple of upsets to wake the critics up. A week before the game, the Broncos star wide receiver Demaryius Thomas was traded to the Houston Texans. So it's a coincidence that he played his former team just a week after being traded. He would finish with 3 receptions for 61 yards alongside DeAndre Hopkins, who finished with 10 receptions, 105 yards, and a touchdown. Let's take a look at the scores around the league. Patrick Mahomes continues his wizardry as he leads the Chiefs to a 37-21 victory over the Browns. Julio Jones scores his first touchdown of the season as the Falcons topped the Redskins 38-14. The Saints had Who Dat Nation on their feet as they defeat the only team that was undefeated, the LA Rams, 45-35. And finally, in the battle of number 12, Tom Brady and the Pats came out on top, beating Aaron Rodgers and the Packers 31-17. But let's not forget, I would like to congratulate Derrick Rose on reaching a career high 50 points in the game after everything he's been through. After being at the top of the league to falling to the bottom of the league because of injuries, he never quit, he stayed hungry, and he kept pushing and pushing, and he stayed humble. And now, he has arrived once again, ladies and gentlemen. And finally, huge congrats to Simone Biles on becoming the first American to medal in every event in the Gymnastic World Championships. Now, let's take a pause right there. Let me get that through y'all thick head. She is the first American to win in every event. Not just the only African American, but the first American out of 325.7 million of us. You feel me? Alright, y'all, that's enough for me right there. Y'all already know I am the host with the most sauce, Saucy Dave. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at _Saucy Dave, and follow the sports page at _the locker room. That's _the LOCKEROOM. Alright, y'all, we out.